When you're asked to complete the square, the first thing you need to do is halve the coefficient of x. In this equation, the coefficient of x is 8. Half of this is 4. This tells us the number that goes inside our squared bracket with x. So we have x plus 4 squared. Now, if I multiply out this bracket, I would get x squared plus 8x plus 16. But in my equation, I don't have a plus 16, so I need to take that off. Then I write in my plus 7 and my equals 0. I can simplify this part. So I have x plus 4 squared, minus 16 plus 7 gives me minus 9, equals 0. I now want to find out what x is. So I have x plus 4 squared equals 9. Then square rooting both sides, I have x plus 4 equals either 3 or minus 3. Then if x plus 4 equals 3, x equals 3 minus 4, which is minus 1. Or if x plus 4 equals minus 3, x is minus 3 minus 4, which is minus 7. These are my two solutions to my quadratic equation. I'm going to start this question by completing the square. The coefficient of x is 10, so I have x plus 5 squared. This would give me x squared plus 10x plus 25. So I need to take the 25 back off again and then write in my minus 6. I can simplify this to give me minus 31. For the next part of the question, I'm going to look at the squared bracket only. Because I know this is a square number, it must be greater than or equal to 0. The minimum value of this part here is 0, which means that the minimum value of y is minus 31. This is written as y is greater than or equal to minus 31. Begin this question by completing the square. The coefficient of x is 6, half of that is 3. So we have x minus 3 squared. If I were to multiply this bracket out, I would have x squared minus 6x plus 9. So I have to take off the 9 again. I then write on the minus 7. Simplifying this gives me minus 16. As in the previous question, the minimum value of this square number here is 0. So the minimum value of y occurs when this is 0, and that value is minus 16. When this bracket is 0, x has to be 3. So the minimum point is x is 3, y is minus 16. Here's a question for you to try. Press pause and have a go at it, and when you're ready to see the answer, press play. Here are the answers. Here's a second question for you to try. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready for the answers, press play. Here's your answer. I've started by completing the square. I then know that the minimum value of this here, because it's a square number, is 0. So the minimum value of y is when this is 0, and that would be minus 1. So y is greater than or equal to minus 1. Here's a third question for you to try. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready for the answers, press play. Again, I've started by completing the square. I know that the minimum value of this is 0. So y has a minimum value of minus 16 when this part is 0. This part would be 0 when x is minus 1. So my minimum point is minus 1 minus 16.